Howdy everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mary Sue. This video is a little bit late. I usually have it out on Sunday. Today's Monday. Well, I had a little technical difficulty this weekend. I dropped my camera in some water. And I ran and put it in some rice real quick, a bowl of rice, airtight. And I left it in there off and on through the weekend, and it came back. Most of it worked pretty well. It was about 99% okay, 95% okay, but it wasn't perfect. So I went ahead and to the phone store and just got a new phone. So I'm kind of getting used to it. It's going to take me a while to get used to this new phone, how to use it. I'm liking the picture. It's a little bit bigger and it's more clear. The picture might be more clear and the sound might be better. But it's a little more modern. A lot more modern. My old one was 5 years old. So it was kind of time for an update. Before we begin, hit that like and subscribe at the bottom for me. And I'll have a link to my other channels. As you might know by now, I have a reselling channel on there called SUZYQKNICKKNACKS Reseller. And I have links to my eBay store. So I stay pretty busy with cooking on the weekend and reselling at eBay during the week. I need to put out a video tomorrow for reselling. I'm running a little behind on that because we were out of town 2 days this past week for my niece's wedding. That was a lot of fun. She got married the day after my birthday this week. And now to our recipe. Oh, I also have a link below to my husband's channel called Brother Claude Reflects. Alright, this is going to be a really quick recipe. Well, it's quick to put together, but it takes a while to cook. As you know from my other videos, most time I always use frozen or canned potatoes to whip up a really quick meal. But this recipe, this is one of the few recipes where I will use raw potatoes, whole potatoes. They're not cooked yet. I have to peel them. Well, I don't have to. This recipe, you can use the potatoes peeled or unpeeled. I've done it both ways. I don't mind eating them with the peeling, but my husband really likes them peeled better. So sometimes I'll peel them when I make it for him. But I like to eat it either way. You can cook it either way. And you can use any type of potato for this recipe. This time I just chose to use, this is a little 24-ounce bag of Petite Gold gourmet potatoes. I like these sometimes for recipes because they have a buttery sweet taste and really thin skin. So I didn't really have to peel these because the skin is really thin on these. So this batch I'm not going to peel. I'm not going to open this bag because I bought 2 bags of these. And the first bag, I divided them in half and made one now. You're going to see me make one now. And the other one I made a few hours ago. I'll show you that at the end. Like I said, you can use any potato. I've done this recipe with red potatoes, white potatoes, bacon potatoes. And you can make it any type of quantity. This small amount here, I'm using just 16 tiny little potatoes. This will be just enough for me and my husband for 1 or 2 meals. I have made this in a crock pot or in the oven, either one. This one's going to be in the oven. I've made a huge amount, like a crock pot that deep, full of this before. So you can make it as big or as little as you like. It doesn't matter. But we're going to make oven roasted Italian potatoes. I thought this would be a great side dish to go with Thanksgiving. I've made it often through the holidays for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I like to make it with my cornbread, my corn casserole, and my cornbread. Now this coming Sunday, I'll give you a little hint. I'm going to make a side dish for Thanksgiving. It's a very traditional side dish, but with a twist. How many of y'all eat string bean casserole every year for Thanksgiving? I do almost, but I usually make it a little different than anybody else does. And you'll see how this weekend. So be looking for that. Okay, like I said, these little potatoes here, I'm just going to cut them in half. Where's my knife? Oh, there's my knife over here. There, got it. I thought I had another knife here. Nope, I don't see my other one, but this will do. I'm going to take this little potato, I'm going to cut them in half. I want them bite-sized. They've already been washed and rinsed. I'm going to quarter them half and cut them half again. Just little bite-sized dices. Now you cook these with the skin. They might take a little bit longer than if you peel them. They will cook faster if you peel them. And this is, like I said, this is a good recipe to throw in a crock pot overnight or for several hours. in the oven here, it's going to take about a good hour and a half, a little more. Now these small potatoes do cook a little faster than if you were using big potatoes. But if you're using big ones, just cut them up small, a little bite size. You might could do this recipe using frozen potatoes. I've never really tried that, but I might sometime. I just haven't. This is one of the few times I will use whole potatoes. Like I said, I don't use them often. They're just too much trouble to try to peel and cut. And they take longer to cook. But these taste so good, I don't mind it. I like making these Italian potatoes. Let me see. Yeah, I still gotta play with my phone tonight and read through the book and see how to do this and that on it. Need to change my ringtone and all those noises on there. Like I said, I just got it today and haven't had any time to look at it yet. But one feature I like on this phone, and the feature I was really looking for, the video on this phone, I can pause and resume, which might make my cooking recipes a lot easier. Let me see. Only a couple more left here. I'm just cutting these half and then half again in little quarters. Okay. Put them in a little, one of my little Copper Chef roasting pans. There. That's it. That's all for that. See? Got a little pan full there. Okay. Next, I've got 1 tablespoon of butter here. I'm going to melt in the microwave. It won't take long, 10 seconds if I do other stuff. 16. Okay, olive oil. I always use olive oil for this recipe. Not regular oil, but olive oil. I'm only going to use about a tablespoon. Now, I don't measure because I'm so used to making this I don't have to. Just kind of sprinkle it around a little bit. That's about a table, maybe 2 tablespoons. That's all I need there. Here's my butter. Come on out. Ugh. Yeah, melted a tablespoon of butter. Drizzle that all over it. Okay. Going to stir these around. I'm going to coat the potatoes. Get the oil all around them, all over them. Like I said, this is an easy recipe to put in a crock pot. Alright. Okay. Just coat them. Little salt and pepper. Okay. Salt and pepper on that. Now, the main ingredient, Italian seasoning. As you know, I use this for a lot of recipes. Has a lot of things in it. Makes it so easy. Has marjoram, thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, and basil. And I guess you could use a little onion powder if you wanted to, but I usually don't. I just like the Italian flavor. I just sprinkle it all over, kind of coat one side. And then I stir that around some more. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to coat it a second time. There. Alright. Alright. Just get them all nice and oil on all of them and a little bit of butter. Okay. Now, see, they're coated. Got the Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, a little butter, a little olive oil, and that's it. Going to cover it with aluminum foil. I'm going to cover it. The steam will stay in there, and that'll help the potatoes cook. So it takes a while for these to cook since they're raw. And this will cook for about almost 45 minutes. And then I'll take the paper off, take the foil off after 45 minutes, and then let them cook at least another half hour to get them brown. Because I want them nice and soft and tender and brown. These won't brown once you got the foil on there, but they will get soft and tender. So after they get done and they're soft, then I'll take this off so they can brown. Okay. Got the oven on 375. And like usual, here's my batch I made a couple hours ago. Look at that. See? Nice golden brown. They're perfect. They're soft and tender. Buttery flavor. They got the seasoning stuck to them all over. Thai seasoning. You try one. Oh my God. That is so good. I almost want to eat these and not give any to my husband. They're so good. But he wouldn't like that. Yeah, these make a great side dish for Thanksgiving or any meal, any holiday meal. Oh, another one. Those are great. Alright, that's it. Told you it'd be easy, nice and fast. I'm doing my reselling video tomorrow. And be sure to come back this weekend and see my special way I make Italian green beans. It's not going to be your ordinary green bean casserole that your mama made for the last 20 years, or you made for the last 20 years. It's going to have a little twist to it. And I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a nice weekend. God bless everyone. Bye for now.